Ladies and gentlemen, George Wallace.
Let it roll. George.
Come on and make me jump. George Wallace.
One of them old big head boys.
Come on and make me jump. George
You didn't even know I did magic, did you?
Wallace.
First thing I want you to know is I'm not crazy.
Hey, for real though.
Turn it up so I can hear it. Come on, hit it again.
George Wallace.
Oh, he's into it. Yeah, come on.
Make me jump. George
That's good.
Wallace.
Come on, that's good. Walking, stopped, had a hot dog, baked potato chips, and a large Coca-Cola. $83.75. I said, how much would it be if I just bought this whole place out here, huh? We need to make some changes at the airport. Let me give you some free advice. If your airplane is 2 hours late, you're riding home, nobody's there to pick you up, do what I do. Plan B. I get off the airplane, nobody's there, limousine driver standing there, whatever name he's holding up. That's me. Goldberg, let's go. I'm with his husband, let's go. What a beautiful day today. But we didn't know it was going to be beautiful, did we? Because the weatherman didn't tell us. Weatherman is always wrong. He has the only job in the world. He's never right, and they say, okay, come on back in tomorrow. Huh? Weatherman, listen. Weatherman's always telling you what it's almost going to be. Chances are. You go to school, the teacher asks you how much is 3 plus 4. You can't go nearly 7. With a 20% chance of being 8. And maybe 9 in the low-lying areas. And they always give you a satellite view of the whole world. I don't need to know what's going on in Kathmandu. I want to know what's going on right here. I want to see my weatherman with his head sticking out of the window. Huh? If his head is wet, I know it's raining. Chances are, next time I see my weatherman, I'm going to go, hey, this gun is partly loaded. Is it going to rain or not? Speaking of the weather, I'm in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Got a lot of stupid people in Minneapolis, Minnesota. I'm just... 15 degrees below zero in Minneapolis. It's inhuman to be that cold, and they like it. They walk around asking you that same question. Is it cold enough for you? Is it cold enough? I said, do me a favor. Lick this flagpole here for a minute, okay? I'll be back in 15 minutes. You tell me whether it's cold enough, okay? And everybody in Minnesota owns a snowblower. They all own snowblowers, and how it works, you come out of you get your snowblower, you blow the snow out of your driveway into your neighbor's driveway. He blows the snow out of his driveway into his neighbor's driveway. And on and on and on and on. And pretty soon some guy in Miami is going, where the hell all this snow come from? Oh, really sick. Oh, really sick. Well, we have a new president. Would somebody tell Ross Perot? He's still running. I dropped him 6 months ago. He was getting stupid. He said he wanted to turn America back to what it used to be. I said, that's enough for me right there. I think Ross Perot is a few fries short of a Happy Meal, huh? Listen. It must be something in the water in Texas. It's got to be something in the water in Texas. Now, Ross Perot think he's president. You got this other gook in Waco, and everybody in Texas says that's an acronym, WA. And he thinks he's president, and David Courage, he thinks he's who? Jesus, yeah. And I'm saying if he is, he ought to be out by Easter, huh? Now, let's get back to Ross Perot. I think he's right about a lot of things. The government is wasting our money. Every time you turn around, they're wasting our money. Look at this Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. Every holiday, they put a wreath on the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. Every holiday, 4th of July, Memorial Day, Labor Day. How many millions of dollars have we spent on these flowers? Why don't they just open up that tomb and find out who the hell this guy is? They're wasting our money. They spent $2 billion on a survey on why prisoners escape. You know what they found out? They didn't like being there. They're wasting our money. B-1, B-2 bombers, there's a problem with the plane. It's going to cost us taxpayers $8 billion to fix it. Now, my question is, what's wrong with the old bombers we had? All the people we've been bombing throughout the years, have these people been complaining? So the plane doesn't fly as fast as it should. The bomb's gonna be a little late. You think the people gonna be sitting around watching their clock? Oh, what time is that bomb gonna get hit? They're wasting our money. Look right here in Los Angeles, this Rodney King situation, wasting money trying to find out whether these 4 cops are guilty or not. You saw the tape, I saw the tape. They played it so many times it went platinum Thursday. Those cops should have been convicted. One of them should have been convicted just for having the name Coon. Well, I hope we don't have any more riots. I was in Cincinnati last year when they had the riots, and they had no problems there, although they almost had a major problem. They had a Ku Klux Klan rally scheduled for that Saturday, but they heard I was in town. Homie, don't play that. I'm driving around in a cruiser with Lieutenant Clarence Williams of the Cincinnati Police Department, me and 4 of the big black police officers. We actually pulled over Ku Klux Klanmen. I told them to get out. Put your hands on the hood. Not that hood. We scared that man so bad he had to go home and change his sheets. Now, I'm leaving here tomorrow. I'm going to the Silicon Valley. I'm going to check out those breast implants. Because that's where they grow. I'm trying to find the first guy who thought to put silicone in the breast in the first place. It's stupid. What belongs in the breast? Milk. Well, put milk in there. Chocolate milk. Buttermilk. Skim milk. Bud Light. Diet Pepsi. So when your girlfriend says, you got the right one, baby, you go, uh-huh. Thank you so much.
George Wallace.
Doing?
Hey,
hey, I'm down. How you doing? Those are some crazy people from Chicago. That's what it is.
That's who they are?
Yeah, I'm so happy that. Oh, I feel good.
I'm glad you're here because, I know you're always on the road.
I'm always on the road. This is a great man. We go to the same church and we see each other in church and things like that.
All the time.
He's a great guy. We're building a new church, and this great man, you don't hear the things he does. Donated $5 million to build a new church. Give him a big hand. Give him a big hand. All you ladies out there, Denzel Washington, he donated $2.5 million. I don't make as much, look, I don't make as much money as they do, but they were not going to embarrass me. So I pledged $1 million myself. That's what I pledged. I might send it in, might not. But that's what I pledged. I could have pledged $10 million. It's going to be $30 a week in the way they look at it. How you doing? I'm happy to be here. I was just down in your city, down in Miami, and next year you're going to win the NBA?
It's hot down there.
It is hot down there.
It's going to be hotter next year.
Now, did y'all talk about the prediction of the Bulls and all that stuff?
Yeah.
Well, I think the Bulls are going to go. See, Utah played very well, didn't it? You don't understand this, Coach, but see, they played very well in Utah because that's all they let black people do in Utah is play basketball. They can't go to dinner. They can't go to lunch. In Utah, you can't even go to heaven if you're black. So, yeah, I said it. What you gonna do about it? Yeah, I said it. So, now let me tell you what happened. You guys, see, when Utah Jazz got to Chicago, they had never seen that many black people before. And they got nervous. And that screwed that game up. See, imagine the most black people they ever seen in Utah was they looked either direction and they was on the bench with them. So, but I hope the Chicago Bulls enjoy their championship because next year it's going to be the Lakers all the way. Now, Coach, when you get your own show, I'll say Miami Heat. You got it. I'm not crazy. I'm on his show. When I come on your show down to Miami, I'll do the Heat. We'll dog the Lakers. We'll do anything you want to, but that's when you get your show. How you doing? I'm so happy to be back in your town here in Los Angeles. And the first thing I need to talk about is this airport out here. You flew in this airport?
Yes.
Why is the airport so far out of town? Why is my cab fare higher than my airfare? What is going on? Why is the airport? These airports should be downtown like in Hong Kong. Y'all been to Hong Kong? The airport is right downtown, 70-story skyscrapers on either side of the runway. People say, really? Yeah. It doesn't matter what a runway is. Either you hit it or you don't, right? The airport should be right downtown on Main Street. You know, the light change red, the cars stop, airplane land, go around the corner. We need to make a lot of changes at this airport, and that's what I want to talk about today. And people, when y'all pick up your friends at the airport, stay in the car until they walk out with their luggage. We don't need you up at the gate. These people don't like you. You're the reason they went away in the first place. And and every time we go to the airport, they ask us the same stupid question. Anybody you don't know give you anything to carry? I'm going to hell, the people I know didn't give me nothing. That's why I'm leaving. People talk better.
Now you got to come back because
don't tell me to come back because Arsenio did that one time. I came back the next night.
Anyway, my next guest is an icon in the city of Las Vegas. He's there Tuesday through Saturday at the Flamingo Hotel and Casino. Please welcome the hilarious George Wallace, everybody. George Wallace.
Well, how about that? I'm so happy to be back in Los Angeles, the greatest city in the world. And I'm going to say the same thing tomorrow night when I get to Little Rock, too. You can believe that. I'm so happy. You know what? Crazy things are happening to me. I'm walking to the airport. Why do people say stupid stuff in the airport? I'm walking to the airport. A man says to me, my wife going to die when I tell her I saw you. I said, well, don't tell her. Just stupid stuff. I'm on the airplane. A man sitting next to me. You going all the way? I said, I hope like hell I'm going all the way. I didn't buy no halfway ticket. Why don't people say stupid stuff? Then I'm standing there waiting for my luggage. A lady come up, Mr. Wallace, you're mighty quiet today. I said, well, hell, I'm standing here by myself. What the hell you want from me? Crazy stuff is happening. I'm going through the metal detector. I don't know whether you've been through the new metal detectors or not. They got the new metal detectors you go through. You don't have to take anything out of your pockets. Don't have to take your shoes off. It looks right through your person. Some people don't like it. They say it's an invasion of privacy. Didn't bother me. I walked through, found out I had a ruptured spleen, 2 slip discs, and an enlarged prostate. Saved me $2,800. I was on my way to the doctor anyway, so I said, can I get a copy of that? Oh, that's where my keys are. I better look at those keys. Then I get to L.A., this is the place to be. L.A., you come out here, it's funny out here, though. The price of gas is so high out here, the Bloods and the Crips be rolling together. Let me tell you something right now. The president's here last week, and let me tell you something. I had the greatest time in my life, January 20, in Washington, D.C., when history was made. History was made in Washington, D.C. 2 million people, not one arrest. That's some history right there. 2 million people. And when George Bush got on an airplane to fly away, all 2 million people were singing, na, 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 hey, 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 goodbye. George Bush got this country so screwed up, it got people sneaking back into Mexico. Now he won't write a book. How you gonna write a book when you never read a book? Let me tell you something. They paying him $7 million to write a book. Me and my friends just got together. We raised $9 million for him not to write the book. $7 million, that's the biggest amount, the largest amount ever paid for a pop-up book. Another thing I want to talk about, January 20. I don't know how to bring this up. I apologize, I don't know how to say this, but I want to talk about something. This is a racial matter. I never talk about racial things, but you white people. All you white people. Even you people at home, during the inauguration, y'all were laughing at Aretha Franklin's hat. Oh, you're still laughing, huh? Apparently you've never been to a black church before, huh? You go to my church, we have ladies with hairdos bigger than that hat. Some of the hats look like a chandelier, just going, ooh, it's moving, earthquake. L.A., this is where they make the stupid commercials, too. Every year they come out with a sharper razor blade. How much sharper does a razor blade need to be? You ever think about that? We used to shave, they had a single-edged blade, didn't we? Then they came out with a double-edged sword. Then Gillette said, we got a Mark III Turbo. Schick said, we got Quattro. Gillette came back with Fusion. You used to cut yourself shaving, you got a little nick. Now you cut yourself shaving, look like you ran through Venetian blinds. People going, what tribe are you with? These commercials are making me sick. They got one in here in Los Angeles, environmentalists, ecologists. They're concerned about SUVs consuming too much energy. Too much energy. And the slogan is, what would Jesus drive? Have you heard that? What would Jesus drive? And you know me, I be thinking, Jesus would drive a Honda. Jesus would drive a Honda. If you read your Bibles, Acts 2:1 says, we shall all be in one accord. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
George Wallace. Come on,
Craig Ferguson.
come on, sit down.
Yes, sir.
How are you, George?
I am so wonderful. You know what? This is the first time on your show and the last time on your show.
Oh, come on. Why? What's wrong?
You know why?
Why?
Bam! No,
Hey!
I'm just, you know what?
That wasn't funny. That was just crazy. I liked it.
I love you because I like your laugh. You always have that beautiful smile, you know.
Really?
You look like that guy on that late night commercial, the Insight, you know, that male enhancement drug.
Yeah.
Do it for me, do it for me.
Well, I can because I am, you know.
Can I ask you a question before?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Ask me a question. Go right ahead.
It's kind of a personal question. I don't know how.
Well, then don't ask it.
Well,
I'll go
but
on.
you go. What do you Twitter?
Do I Twitter? Oh, yeah, the Twitter in the Tweety box and everything?
I don't know what it is.
do
I
any
never
of
heard it. I just thought it was, you know.
that. No, I do.
Do you have a Twitter?
No, I don't know. Is it on your computer?
I don't know where it is. I don't know where. Do you have it with you? Is it on you now?
Is that what you mean? Is this a word for something else? Is it one of those?
I think it is. And then if it's real short, it's a tweet. Do you have a tweet?
No, I have the bird song of the albatross. Is what I...
But in any case, I'm so happy to be here. You mentioned Las Vegas. I was at your first show in Las Vegas.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry about that.
You were fantastic. And what I like about you, you like to cuss, and you can cuss good, too.
Yeah, I cuss a lot. Yeah.
I like that.
I
like
cuss a
that.
lot here, but they beep it out. It's very frustrating.
Is that right?
Yeah, you have to say it very fast, or sometimes I just think it. You know, like right now. Yeah. Beep that, mother. Yeah.
I want to learn how to say that, mother.
Now listen, I'm seeing you, and every time I'm in Vegas, I always see your the signs up for you everywhere, and it always says best 10 p.m. show.
Yes.
And I'm thinking, George, why don't you just say best show? Why is it always best 10 p.m. show?
Because
Is there a lot of 10 p.m. shows? Why is it always 10 p.m.?
No, there's only one.
Well, is that why you do
Yes.
it?
Yeah, but you know what happens in Vegas? And if you don't believe me, ask OJ Simpson. He'd be the first to tell you. What the hell happened to OJ Simpson? It's something crazy. Does he know Johnny Cochran is dead? There's something wrong with that man, right?
Yeah.
Breaking into people's room with a gun. You know, you don't know nothing about guns. Stick with what you know.
Hey.
Yeah, I said it. He left no evidence for denials, did he?
Right, okay, well, we're out of time. George Wallace, everybody.
That's the flamingo. Thank you so much.
Back.
Thank you so much, God bless you. Let them know that the people here in Beverly Hills are just packing up their junk to get there. So I'm flying back. I'm getting scared to fly now. I was in New York at the airport 3 weeks ago when the plane run right off the runway into the water. And I'm thinking, first of all, anybody stupid enough to get on an airplane with the flight number 5050. Whoever heard of flight 5050 is always flight 103, 216, right? 5050? They're telling you before you leave the gate. 5050. No, that's right. 5050. 5050. Go on out there on runway 13 and give it your best shot, huh? They had him in a hotel, Pittsburgh, $350 a night. Maid came by and asked me, did I want her to change my sheets? I said, for $350 a night, I want you to change everything in this room. Change those mattresses over there. I don't like the wallpaper in here. Change that. Get me a new television. I've seen every station on this TV. $350 a night. Change my underwear. Change everything in here. So I get back here today, Los Angeles. I'm trying to park my car. The lady behind me is hunking and hunking. I said, I'm waiting for the guy to pull out so I can back in. She's hunking and hunking. I said, I'm waiting for the guy to pull out so I can back in. She gets out of the car, comes up and slaps me silly. I said, Zsa Zsa, if you don't get back in your car. What is it with this lady? Some of you wanted her to go to jail. Some of you wanted her to pay that heavy fine. I thought that was too much for her. I would like to see her out on the freeway picking up paper. That's what I like to see. Me driving by throwing gum wrappers out of the window, you know? So I'm living here now in beautiful Los Angeles, and the worst thing about living here in Los Angeles is you can't get too close to friends. You get too close to somebody here in Los Angeles, you wind up driving them to the airport. Yeah, when they ask you, what are you doing tomorrow? You're going to the airport. They'll call you 3 o'clock in the morning. Can you pick me up? Pick you up? I dropped you off. The second worst thing about living here, you have people to visit you from out of state, especially if they have kids. Where you got to go? If I go to Disneyland one more time, I'll die. I've been down there so many times I got Mickey Mouse and Goofy calling me by my first name. Get away from me, you little ugly mouse. Get away from me. I don't understand it. I'm watching TV here in Los Angeles tonight. They have this new invention, the clapper. You seen the clapper? Clap on, clap off, clap on, clap off, the clapper. And you seen this old witch at the end of the commercial? I thought she clapped the pacemaker off. And she didn't clap with her hands. She did it all that fat underneath her arms. Whack, whack. Where do they come up with all these new inventions? Then after the clapper, they have the Civil War chess set. The Civil War chess set, and that's something I really enjoyed doing. Sitting around remembering the Civil War. Georgia! Each piece is made of fine pewter. Since when did pewter become a precious metal? You know, that's a lovely ring you have on there. Might that be pewter? And they send you one piece every 2 months. I guess around the year 4000, I should be ready to play some chess, huh? The Civil War chess set. I can't wait till they come out with that slave edition of Monopoly. No property, no community chest, just all around the board. Go to jail, go to jail, go to jail, go to jail, go to jail. I don't understand it. So many things I don't understand. You watch cartoons. Why don't Brutus eat some spinach and beat the hell out of Popeye every now and then? I don't understand it. You get on the buses today. All the buses, they want exact change, exact change. I figure if I give them exact change, they should take me exactly where I want to go. I don't understand it. Another thing I don't understand, over the weekend, how do they come out with the Sunday newspaper on Saturday? Who knows this stuff? Who's the editor? Nostradamus? You read the obituaries, that could screw you up real good. People calling you 3 o'clock in the morning going, ooh, you gonna die? Can you pick me up at the airport? Thank you so much. You've been great. Thank you so much.
Very funny stuff.
Well,
Yes, George Wallace. I can't believe you're not working for almost a month.
well, I'm working. I'm going to take a little holiday, something you don't like to do. You see,
No,
you
no.
like to work every night. I'm going to go maybe over to Honolulu for a little while.
Go to
Have a little
Honolulu?
fun. Yeah, I'm going to go over there.
Now, I just heard from the local police in my area that you're in my hometown in Boston there.
Well, you don't have to tell everybody.
you-
I did. I stayed at one of your expensive hotels there in Boston. I stayed at that Ritz-Carlton.
Oh, nice. Lovely.
It's okay, you know, for the $300 a night. Then I went down to the coffee shop. I had some raisin toast, and the raisin toast was $7.25. I told the lady, you take this back in the kitchen, and you take $6 worth of those raisins off this toast right now. Hey, let me ask you something. Hey, let me ask you a question. When you're in these hotels,
All right.
do you do what I do? You're walking down the hall, and the maid is in another room cleaning, and she leaves a little cart in the hallway. You like load up on junk like that? You shampoo with
Take all
shower
the shampoos, yeah.
Well, I get my Christmas gift that way.
Really?
Last year, my mother got a nice set of towels. I stole them from the Marriott. I said, that M, that's for mother. And then I stayed at the Hilton. I stole those towels with that big H on it. I'm going to a wedding in Boston, back to Boston, McCourt's wedding, and I'm going to give them those towels with that big H on them, and that's going to be their gift. And that's his, and that's hers. You see?
I see. Yeah. Boy, you're thinking all the time, George.
You got that right, Jay.
Now, let me ask you. Now, your nephew, is it your nephew that plays for the 49ers?
Yes, he do. Yes, he does. He plays for the
do.
San Francisco 49ers. We're going back to the Super Bowl.
Really? Yeah?
Back to the Super Bowl. Number 74, Stephen Wallace. You might remember him. He's the first one to get hurt in the Super Bowl last year.
Is that right?
Yeah, he broke his leg. Joe Montana fell on his foot, and they cut it off, gave him a Super Bowl ring. Everybody's happy. But San Francisco is good. I'm originally from Atlanta. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we have no sports in Atlanta. You know that. They make fun of our sports teams in Atlanta. They have bumper stickers that says, "Go Braves and take the Falcons with you." They got jokes. They have jokes in Atlanta. Interstate 20, Falcons nothing. I went to a game last year in Atlanta to the Falcons. I thought I was at a Billy Graham Crusade revival. The stadium was full and everybody was going, so I said, yes, I
Oh. Very funny stuff. Brother George Wallace, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back. Oh, yeah.
Thank you so much.
He is a comedy legend and a good friend of mine with one of the hottest shows in Las Vegas. Please welcome to the stage the new Mr. Vegas, George Wallace.
Sit down. Oh, how you doing? I am so happy to be at Lopez tonight. I want to apologize to you. I was late because I had to drive to San Francisco today. I didn't want to go, but I got a brand new Toyota and my pedal was stuck, okay? And the worst thing in the world, and it's a Prius, it gets 80 miles to the gallon, so I've just been driving and driving and driving. But I'm back in LA. I brought my pad out tonight. I got some new jokes here. I got some new jokes. Some of these jokes might not work, they might work. I don't know. I don't give a damn. I'm doing these new damn jokes. I'm doing these new jokes. I got Letterman next week. I got to make sure this shit works, all right? Joke number one. Aftershock. Y'all just had an earthquake here Sunday, right? Now your people keep saying in LA we got an aftershock, and there's no such thing as an aftershock. Let me ask you a question. Let's say I'm walking down Sunset Boulevard in Highland and somebody kicks my butt. I get up and dust myself off. I keep walking down Sunset. I get to La Brea. Somebody kicks my butt again. Is that an aftershock? Huh? That ain't no aftershock. That's another ass kicking. That's what that is. Joke number one, worked real good. Joke number two. I just come in from Buenos Aires, Argentina. Oh, what a beautiful place that is. Had a great time down there. I did nothing for a month. I went down there and I went to movies. That's all I did. I see the movie Avatar. Did anybody see Avatar? What a great, they charged me $30 to see that movie. So I kept the glasses. Do you keep the glasses? I kept I like to wear them out in public. I like to wear them like down to the dentist. You should do it. Wear them at dinners. It'll look like your waitress actually coming towards your table. But you don't want to wear those 3D glasses to every movie like Brokeback Mountain. You don't want to see that stuff popping on the screen. Work real good too. Joke number three, the economy. The economy is so bad, I went to McDonald's the other day, I ordered a double cheeseburger, and they took the one I had and just folded it over. All right, that needs work. Joke funny, audience sucks. They say the economy is so bad, they say the price of gas is so high in LA that Bloods and the Crips be rolling together now. How about that? Huh? I'm doing good. Joke number 4. Got 2 black men. What the hell does that mean? Well, hell, let's just go with 2 black men. Let's take Tiger Woods and President Obama. How about that? Well, almost black. Okay. Tiger Woods, I'm so happy he's back. He's out there again tomorrow. Show some love for Tiger Woods. I love Tiger Woods. I'm just mad at Tiger Woods. I want him to stop apologizing to everybody. You apologize to your wife and God, and that's all you need to do. People got him going to, is that right? Yeah. I knew something was wrong with Tiger Woods 3 years ago, making billions of dollars and driving a Buick. I knew he wasn't the sharpest knife in the drawer. Now they got him going down to a sexaholic, sex rehab. What the hell they do in Mississippi? You know that ain't gonna work. They got people love to have sex. Well, let's put them all in the room together. They ain't gonna work. Tiger Woods need to do what he does best, and that's go out there and play some more holes. That's what he need to do. Huh? That's what he need to do. I'm in Las Vegas. Las Vegas at the Flamingo. Come to Las Vegas at the Flamingo, you have a choice in Flamingo. Y'all can go see the blue man, or you can come see the black man. I'm George Wallace, and I'm out of here. Hey!
Making his 647th appearance here on my show. He comes a lot. And you know what? He's never worn the same jacket twice. Please welcome comedian George Wallace.
Another new jacket. And that's a beautiful jacket you have on, too. You always look good. You look good. We almost got on the same thing. Black and black shoes. And
yeah, mine
you
is
got on
real.
Some good yours is real leather, huh?
Sit down. Be compared to my jacket.
That's real leather you got on, huh? That's true, too. You know what? First of all, I want to say something about Dolly Parton now. This is a lady that I'm glad you had on the show. I've admired this lady for a long time. I'm being serious right now. I'm not always funny, okay? I'm being serious. This lady I love. I heard her a few years back that said about her parents, as long as she has a dime, her parents has a nickel. And I always thought that was really great, and I admire her. I just think she's a beautiful lady, and I love that lady. She's just wonderful.
Yeah? You know, that's all very nice, but I'm experiencing a real awkward moment because I know he's going to say something about my mama before we get into the meeting interview, and I know you're going to...
I'm not going to say anything about your mama. I know you talked about my mama, and, you know, she's at home crying right now because you talked about... But Dolly Parton... No, listen, Dolly Parton gave you a medal, and I thought that was nice, and I have a little medal I like to give you, too. You can put it around your neck. Here, that's your medal. Put it around your neck. That's the real thing, baby. Now let me talk about your mama.
Hey. Okay, I'll give you one.
No, I'm gonna let you go this time because I don't know anything about your mama. Because you know, let's get off each other's mama, okay? Because I just got off yours. Now let's go on. Go ahead, hit me. I'm ready for you tonight. Will Smith been talking about everywhere I go. You know, you're popular in Rio. I just come in from Rio de Janeiro.
Oh, really?
And yes.
I didn't know they had a yucks in Rio. What were you doing down there?
I wasn't doing a comedy club. I went down with the top black radio stations in America, from Chicago, WGCI, Doug Banks and Company.
Yes,
they all said say hello to you. At Atlanta, Love 104, everybody, Lisa Lips, New York, Lisa Lopez, everybody. And everybody was asking about you in Rio, and they were doing their ooh in Rio, and it was great. And everybody's talking about you and Will Smith talking about my mom. I said, I'm going to let them go because I'm going to let you go.
You just got me. Would you like to take a shot at Will?
Yeah, I know Will Smith's mama. His mama's glasses so thick when she read the maps, you can see people waving. Yeah, I said it. That's right, Will Smith. Your mama's so fat, when you go to a buffet, they have to put speed bumps down to slow her ass down.
You know what? See, when you're from the neighborhood, this is how you grow up, because you don't have hockey equipment. You have to do something that's free, you know, and you just sit around talking about each other's mama. But is that how you got started as a comic?
No, I'm different from most black entertainers. You see, most black entertainers, this is a true story, most black entertainers got started in the church. Is this not true?
True,
you ask Aretha Franklin how she got started. She used to travel with her father on the road. He was a minister. Pointer Sisters, a pastor of church in Oakland. Sinbad, even your father was a minister, right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Not my father. My father was a rotten, low-down, no-good-for-nothing lying thief. And that's why I do what I do. My father, you know what? One time he left us one Sunday and he went to the bakery and we didn't see him till 3 years later. Hey, come back talking about you wouldn't believe the lie now and then. But let me tell you something. I make these jokes about my father. My father's a strong disciplinarian. I think that's what the kids need these days. They'll pop upside the head every now and then. People don't hit the kids like they used to. I'm not saying child abuse. I'm just saying slap him across the room in the middle of next week, something like that. My father was so strong. My father, if you're doing something wrong, my father could walk in the room and he'd point that finger, and whatever you're doing, you stop. And wherever that finger goes, that's where you go. If that finger went to a chair, your ass went to that chair. My father was so strong. You know, when we were kids jumping up in the bed trying to touch the ceiling, one time my father walked in, bam, caught us right in the middle of the air. We couldn't come down. We couldn't come down till that finger brought us down. But my father's a great man. That's why I got started in show business. I just always wanted to be a comedian.
Yeah. Let's talk politics.
Every comedian's talking about politics. Now, see, I think the government is wasting our money. I should be in charge of this country, first of all. They're wasting our money. They spent $2 million on a survey on why prisoners escape. You know what they found out?
What?
They didn't like being there. They're wasting. Look at all this money they're spending on Rodney King to see these 4 policemen. Hey, I hear he stands a chance to get $100 million from this case.
Really?
When I leave here tonight, I'm gonna drive home as fast as I can. Because I take a whooping for $100 million. Twice, I'm not lying. My speech might be slurred, but I'll get along with it. Your speech, you know, when you got money, people try to understand what you're saying. You walk into a restaurant, you can he wants a table for 4. So you do that, they're wasting money on that. The Dahmer case, no. The government spending all this money to see whether he's crazy or not. If I was in charge of the country, I'd pass a law. I think anytime you eat 5 or more people, you are crazy. I think, you know, if nobody got any business eating 5 or more people unless it's new kids on the block. You know, they can eat new kids on the block. And did you see Dahmer, the case they had on the case? This lady was on, this black lady. She says, I hate you, Dahmer. She called him MFs and everything like that. And she said, they gave him 930 years. She says, I'll be waiting for you when you come out. And I'm going to wait around myself just to see.
Gentlemen, George Wallace!
Well, let it roll, let it roll. George Wallace.
Come on and make me jump, George Wallace.
One of them old big head boys.
Come on and make me jump, George
You didn't even know I did magic, did you?
Wallace.
First thing I want you to know is I'm not crazy.
Hey, for real though.
Turn it up so I can hear it. Come on, hit it again.
George Wallace.
Oh, he's into it. Yeah, come on, come on.
Make me jump, George
That's good.
Wallace.
Come on, that's good.